I heard that you are not well.
Not completely well, but already my team has did the promotions for the new batch from the last 2 weeks. That's why instead of canceling that new batch, I'm taking the classes, but I'm not completely well. Just recovering.
Okay. Take care, Krishna.
Take care, sir.
They did the promotions from last 2 weeks. That's why I had to take. Okay, where we are, I mean, our back-to-back cycle is not working, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And that too, new batch has to take with a lot of energy. I need to use a lot of sound. That much energy is not taken currently. Back-to-back cycle is not working. I have not troubleshooted that cycle. Okay. So I'll do one thing, instead of wasting today's time also, we have some topics that need to be covered. Okay. I'll go and explain to those topics. And today or tomorrow, I'll try to troubleshoot the back-to-back cycle. Okay. Because last session also, we completely wasted troubleshooting that cycle in the class itself. Okay. That I would like to avoid today. Today, we'll discuss the remaining topics. And we discussed it till Jeopardy. Today, I'll take just only 20 minutes session team. The reason for meeting you today is in case if you're having any practice doubts also, I would like to take. That's the reason I thought to meet you today. I'll take a 20-minute session and then later at the end, we'll see the ending. In case if you're stuck anywhere during the practice, I'll help you. And then we can close the session today. We already done with the Jeopardy. This is already covered. And we'll discuss about pre-transformation rules and post-transformation rules. Pre and post-transformation rules. In case of EBS, I think you heard about defaulting rules, right? In case of EBS, that's
Yes,
called
sir.
as a pre-transformation rules here. Whenever you are creating a new order, we are entering every time ship method, every time we are entering for items, correct? I am entering a sales order. So I'm going to enter the item here. Okay, so here, every time I'm entering the ship method, correct? And every time, I'm also entering the freight items. If it is one order, that's okay. But, if the business users are creating a lot of orders in a day, let us take I'm a business user, I'm creating 100 orders per day, or I'm creating 500 orders per day. Entering these fields every time, it will take a lot of time. It will consume. And shipment priority also, I should select, okay? So what we can do is we can default all this information instead of entering every time. Instead of entering every time, we can default this information. How to default that? Using the transformation rules topic. I'll show you that now. So from the implementation user, I'm navigating to setup and maintenance. And I'm navigating to order management. And I'm navigating to orders. And pre-transformation rules for sales order. That is the configuration name. Pre-transformation rules for sales order. Okay. You are familiar with this screen, look and feel, because in similar screen we used in case of ship confirm job set rules, sales order approvals, and also calling the orchestration based on the order type. Okay. in all those setups we use similar screen. I'm creating a new role over here. Okay, what we are planning to default, ship method. We are planning to, default ship method and items and shipment priority as well. Okay. It's okay for items, that's okay. I'm planning to default these two. What is the condition? Now the condition is if the customer is equals to, for this customer, I always use for this customer, for this first particular customer, I always use particular ship method. So here set a value, click on set a value. As of now, we are selecting perform an action. Now we are trying to set a value, right? So click on set a value. And I would like to default the for items. Okay, click on collect freight. I'm selecting collect freight. And not only that, and I would like to default ship method also. I would like to default ship method also. Okay. What I'm doing, if the customer is selected this, I want these two values to be defaulted. Save it. And activate the rule. Activate the rule. And I want rule to be effective immediately. Save it and publish. Save it and publish. This will save the time, when we are defaulting the values into the sales order. This will save the time of the business users. If you are able to save their time, they will be more happy. They will be more happy. Order management and order management. I think the rule that we created is blocking to enter into the create order screen. Let me try in this way. What happened? While we are selecting the for items, it is displaying at the header level and line level, right? Let me select line level. I'm selecting the line level, okay? And also, here also, ship method. Let me select line level. And, instead of header, I selected line. this issue. I'm publishing again. Disabled the rule that we created. If I disable the so the screen is opening. I deleted it. Keeping a fresh code. I'm not doing any mistake. Not working. Deleting all the rules. Pushing it. No more rules. Creating that rule. The expectation is, the shipment priority, it should be defaulted automatically. It's not defaulted. This value, it's not defaulted. We selected shipment priority, line. Let me select header, and click on OK. Publish. I'll tell you, what is the difference between that header and the line. I will tell you. I'm creating order again. Understood? It's defaulted. Huh? Understood, team?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
what is the, when I am creating the rule, it's showing two options, right? One is defaulting at the header level, and another one is defaulting at the line level. Correct? The header and line, you remember the discussion. I told you this is called as a header, correct? Because whatever you are selecting, if you add one more item, the same value getting defaulted to another item also, right?
Yes.
I'm adding one more item. Okay. So here, for items, what we selected, collective freight. So this is header. This is header. Line is nothing but, if you go to that specific line, and if you click on, and then if you see here, for line 2, what is selected here? Collective freight. So nothing but whatever you are selecting here, that is defaulting to all the lines. Correct?
Yes.
Value you want to default at line header level, or you want to default at line level? At what level you want to default? Understood, team?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You want to default here, or you want to default to a specific line? Okay, so that is the difference here. That is the difference between header and then line. Okay, understood defaulting rules?
Yes.
We are able to default the shipment priority. Similarly, you are able to default items, and you are able to default, ship method. In fact, you are able to default the warehouse also. You want to default, you can default the warehouse, you can default the order type. You can default the order type also. So what is the condition here? The condition is business unit, right? If the business unit is equal to so-and-so business unit, then we are defaulting a specific shipment priority. Normally these defaulting rules are specific to the customer, because for a specific customer, we use specific ship method, specific shipment priority, specific freight terms. That's where normally, these defaulting rules are configured according to the customer, based on the customer condition. Okay.
Okay.
And there is something called the post-transformation rules. Pre is nothing but before submission. You want to default something. Pre is nothing but you want to default something before order submission. Post is nothing but you want to default something after the order submission. After the order submission. Suppose example, do you see the scheduled ship date here? Scheduled ship date, do you see here before submission?
No.
No, sir.
No, right? You're able to see in the fulfillment screen on that.
Yeah.
So suppose whatever the date that is entered here, you want that to be defaulted as a, suppose you entered 20, you want that to be defaulted as a scheduled ship date. That will happen after the sales order submission, right? That you are able to configure using post-transformation rule. Post-transformation rule. You want to default something after the sales order submission, then you can use post-transformation rules. But post-transformation rules, it's not user-friendly. The configuration screen is not user-friendly. It's not user-friendly. I'll show you. You see post-transformation defaulting rules. You see this, right? I'm opening it. This is the screen. Okay. You have to write code in the expression language. Even I'm not comfortable with this. Post-transformation rules. Okay. Suppose, if you get any requirement to, default something after the sales order submission, one thing is you take your technical consultant help and ask him to configure in the screen. Otherwise, you create a ticket to Oracle, then Oracle will give you the instructions. Following that instructions, you configure that rule in the application. That's what I do. I suggest you same thing to you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Post transformation rules. Pre and post. Okay. And the next is salesperson. So salespersons are quite common in any business. So when you're entering the order here, this order you received from which salesperson? Because commission also applied in some businesses. For salespersons, we give the commission on the order value, correct? So salespersons is also important functionality in the application. So you can add the salesperson here. You can add the salesperson here. If you click on this plus button, edit button, you can add the salesperson. And coming to the percentage commission, you want to provide 1% commission, 2% commission. Those setups has to be configured from the finance side. Your financial consultant is going to configure that. But selecting the salesperson, nothing but creating a salesperson, it's our work only. It is our work only. I'll quickly show you how to create a salesperson. And also, suppose in our company, 1,000 salespersons are working, 1,000 salespersons. Do we need to provide, if you create a salesperson, it will create a Oracle account also, right? If you create an Oracle account, it will consume the license. It will consume the license. So to avoid the license consumption, what we can do is, before you create a salesperson, before you create salespersons in the application, at the enterprise level, everyone with me? Last topic for today, okay?
Yes, sir.
Last topic for today. Everyone, please be with me. Please respond. I think you remember where we created the enterprise, right?
Yeah.
I'm navigating to that enterprise place. So there, temporarily, what I can do is, I am updating this enterprise. I am updating the enterprise. So here, I would like to create a business user, but I don't want login to be created. I don't want user account to be created. Normally, when you create an employee, automatically login also automatically created, right? Login account.
Yes.
Okay. Here I want to create an employee, but I don't want to create any login account. Why I don't want to create login account? Because my salespersons, they won't log into the application. They won't log in. They won't log in. They will pass the information to the order entry team, and the order entry team is gonna enter the orders in the application. They don't enter directly. They will email the order details to us, and we enter in the application. That's why they don't need login. What I'm doing, user account creation, I'm selecting to none. Okay. Understood?
Yes.
After that, I will create employee, nothing but salesperson. I'm using the shorter screen. I'm using the shorter screen team to create an employee. The resource role I'm selecting as sales manager or sales representative or salesperson. Okay. Resource role salesperson. Now it will not create a login account. Okay, the moment if I hit the submit button, it will create just an employee person number which is already exist. The problem is the students. These things. I'm navigating to enterprise again. So here number generation. You see this, right? This is nothing but employee ID. Employee number will be created based on this. You know, somebody updated this to 21. Already 21 employees are already there. Already there in the application. That's why it is not allowing us to. When you're creating an employee, it is trying to assign this number. This number is already assigned to the previous employees, correct? Understood, team? What is the issue?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We have to increase this number. Already this application, a lot of employees has been available. Students are touching all these things. Initial person number generation. Okay, I updated that. I should do the same thing again. And we are getting a lot of issues. Normally, I don't take this much time to explain these concepts, but everywhere we are getting some or the other problem. Okay, so if I search here, the salesperson that we created, it will not create a login account. So you see the login account here? No, right? It's empty. Why it is empty? Because user creation we selected none, correct?
Yes.
Because we don't want to provide login to my salesperson because you don't enter order in this application directly. You just email the details to us, okay? Now, I'm navigating to automation structure. I'm opening our set assignment here. salespersons are controlled at which reference data set level? Here, common, right? I'm changing to enterprise. So I'm changing to enterprise, I'll tell you. I'm changing to enterprise. Okay. Now the salesperson that we created, that we need to assign to this reference data set. So to do that, we need to navigate to manage resources screen. Manage resources screen. Manage resources. I'm opening the salesperson that created. The salesperson we need to assign to which reference data set team? We need
Enterprise.
to assign to which
Enterprise.
enterprise. Why enterprise? Because here in the drop down it will not display common. It will not display common. That's the problem. Because salespersons and customer sites are controlled at enterprise level by default, not at common level. Okay, that's why you have to choose enterprise here. So here none of them getting displayed. It's not displaying any reference data set here. Let's do one thing. So salesperson commission is managed by whom? Salesperson commission is managed by whom? Configurations.
Finance.
Finance guy, right? Actually, to manage this setup, we need to have a role called account receivable manager. This is a role that is required. Accounts receivable. I'm gonna add that role to you. This is finance role. I will add this role to my business user account. This role is already added. It seems to be already added for. Actually, there should be a privilege actually for this. I think the privilege name. Our user should have the privilege. I don't know. In some instances, it will display directly. In some instances, it will ask us to create a custom role by having the privilege added. We need a privilege, okay? I'm not sure what is that privilege name. I don't remember it. That's why I'm taking Oracle. Sharing my screen again. So you see, this is a privilege that we need. Manage trading community. This we need. We have to follow these steps. Okay, you want me to show today or tomorrow? It's up to you. We have to, copy the secret role and then we need to add a privilege. And that new role we need to add to our user. It's up to you. Today or tomorrow. Let's find it. Okay. Everyone okay if I do it now?
Mhm.
What we need to do is this role we have to copy.
So we can
I'm
take it
copying.
tomorrow. We can-
What, sir? Let me finish anyway.
You're not
Started.
feeling well, right, sir?
Anyway, I started. Let me finish. Okay. I'm copying and
Yeah, like
I'm
you
copying
have,
the. Sir,
like
you are
if you're
breaking,
not
sir.
comfortable, then we can take it tomorrow, sir.
You are breaking, sir. It's okay, sir. I'll finish it. I'm copying the seeded role called account receivable manager. And then we need to add a privilege called this one. I'm adding a privilege. Manage trading community. Okay, you see here. Allow management of salesperson setup. Okay. This privilege we have to add. Not only adding this privilege, we need to create a data security policy also. How to create data security policy, that is also given here. Click on data security policy and policy name, what need to be entered? Grant set ID for resources and the data resource name is set ID set. I'm simply following Oracle instruction. Okay, which I copied in the document also. Okay. And this data set, data resource set ID set. Okay. And in the start date, Oracle asked you to select the yesterday date, one day before. Select the 10th. And data set, select all values. And in the action, condition all values. In the privilege, manage trading community salesperson setup. This one. And view trading community salesperson setup. Manage and view. Manage trading community salesperson setup. View trading community salesperson setup. What I did, I added a privilege and I'm creating a data security policy. I entered the policy name, I entered the set ID, and in the action, I selected these two, manage and view salesperson setup. Okay. So this custom role, whatever I created, that is assigned to our user. I don't know this extra, unnecessary thing for us. I'm adding to our account and submit. Okay, since we added a fresh role, let's log out and log in. Understood what I did? Which role we copied? Account receivable manager role we copied. By copying that, we added a privilege and we created a data security policy, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now I log into the business user again. I'm navigating to manage resources. Now from the drop down, you are able to see the reference data sets here in the drop down. Displaying. It's not displaying. Okay, we'll continue to fix this tomorrow. Okay, team, it's not displaying. We'll continue to fix this tomorrow. Yeah, today, whatever I touch, everything is not working properly. For the first time, it's killing the time. After we assign the salesperson to the reference data set, then we are able to select the salesperson in the sales order. Create a salesperson and then add the salesperson to reference data set. Then you are able to add the salesperson in the sales order. Okay, I'll show you tomorrow. It's not working. Any questions in today's session or previous session, please? Any doubts, team? Any practice doubts?
Yes, Krishna. I have practiced out like I had done two flows, one in the demo and one in the test instance. Demo is working fine. Sales order is created, invoice is created and posted to Ledger.
Okay.
But in the test instance, when I'm submitting the order after giving the item, so it's telling that the item setup is not correct. So I rechecked it 3 times and also created 3 new items, but somehow it's the same message.
Okay, which instance? EHQZ, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone is facing the same issue?
Yes, sir, myself.
EHQZ? You're also
Yes,
facing
sir.
the same issue
Yes, sir.
in that instance?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
I
sir.
wanted to, cross-check whether that is instance issue or the setup issue. That's why I'm cross-checking with all of you. All of you are also facing the same issue in EHQZ?
Yes, sir, myself. Yes, and yes.
Rich, did you email me that error?
Yes, I have sent you the mail also.
The error screenshot is at the end.
Yeah, this is for the demo one. And the earlier which you opened was for the test.
Okay, where is the error screenshot? When you submit order, what's the error that you are getting? What's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
error?
you can see the first document which you had opened. Can you scroll down? Scheduling for the item is not set up properly. Collections completed. Yes, sir.
The program also completed.
Yes, sir. Succeeded.
That OPS program also.
Yes, sir.
The rest of you are also facing the same problem, Kalyan and somebody. Same issue, huh?
Today I tried dropship, sir. Dropships, I faced the issue of a supplier attribute ID is invalid. Standard I didn't do today or yesterday.
That's a collection problem. I know what error that you are
For me,
telling me.
dropship has successfully
Uh,
completed.
Avina,
Krishna,
in
like for me,
EHQZ,
Yes, sir.
1 second, sir. Navina, you completed sales order cycle in EHQZ instance.
Yes, sir. I mean, some time back I have done.
Okay, it's working.
Yes, sir. I mean, invoice we
This is
get
your
the
email ID,
error.
right? This is
Yes,
this is
Yeah.
your email ID, right?
Yes, sir.
You are using EHQZ only. You're
Yes,
damn
sir.
sure.
Yes, EHQG.
Which email I can report? Where is the practice document, madam? In which
Recent one, I'll send it. I can send it, sir.
this is the resume. Where is that email?
In the past emails, you can see the sales order I have done long back, sir. So I think you can see in any of the emails before the resume.
So this cycle you practiced in Vision or
EHQG only I have done, sir.
PHQ? Okay. Girish, issue with some GOP setup.
Okay.
Can you give me your login?
Yes, sir. I sent, sir. Sir, we can start with 54B GK as a prefix.
You selected your BZ Bangalore.
Yeah, inventory organization.
Okay. BZ organization. It's failing in the schedule step, it's failing in the GOP.
B, yeah, B GK, sir. Yeah, B GK, sir.
We sort of recognizes the ATP rule also, because we are able to
Yes, sir.
the ATP rule from the sales order. Quite yes, sir.
B GK, sir. Yeah. B, GK, sir. B, GK, sir. Sir, as you are not feeling well, whoever has submitted the order, like if they are working, like the flow is completed, let them check and let us know tomorrow that we can just recheck tomorrow.
I'm verifying the last setup wise all looks good. What is this? The PP component. It is done here. PP component. Check ATP also none. In my case, the item which I used. I'm verifying my item property with your item regarding the ATP. That could be the problem. Item level attributes, check it. See. Is also now here. For my item also it is running here.
Yes, sir, I did this check, like I checked the attribute wise for your setup and my setup also yesterday.
Whatever Oracle is suggesting, we verified, our organizations are added to the OPS. And this is about the collections. Do one thing, you enable this check ATP also
Okay.
and try, because Oracle is recommending this.
Okay.
Check ATP to material and resource. Try that, but after enabling that, check ATP here, select material and resource. And here also select ATP to material and resource. I think ATP
Okay,
is
sir.
not correct. Maybe you select both. Select both and run the collections again.
Okay, sir.
Collect it in the target mode.
Yes, sir.
Do the full collection.
Yes, sir.
And OPS also you run for everything. ATP and sourcing will run for everything.
Yes, sir.
And not only for one item, okay, you try this for one more item also parallelly because you are running the collections, right?
Yes, sir.
So better you create a fresh item and try with that also, and try with this item, try with fresh item. And
Okay.
the fresh item you add to the ATP rule because this item only I added to the
Yes, sir.
ATP rule. Fresh item add to the ATP rule, after that run the OPS.
Yes, sir.
Then it should work. Looks everything is good. I verified the planning side also all your data got collected. From the GOP side, I verified. Hope you remember. Hope you can check. If you go to GOP here, and here from the task list, if you go to maintain supplier network model, I verified whether your org is collected, customer is collected or not. I verified here or collected.
Yes, sir.
And coming to the calendar, transformation calendar is empty. On the master organization level, we don't have any calendar. Yes, correct. It's empty. And also, I remember in one of the instance, I think it's a EKMK or EHQZ, I don't remember exactly. But in one of the instance, there is issue with the calendar also. I mean, if you create a new calendar, it's not working. If you take the existing calendar, it's working. Okay, so you update your inventory ordination calendar to operations. Not here, at the org level itself. Update it and run the collections. Okay,
Yes, sir.
understood, Girish?
Yes, sir.
Calendar also, the new calendar is not working. If you take the existing old calendar, it's working. I think
Okay,
this
sir.
instance or EKMK, I don't remember exactly.
Mm.
So one thing is you try to enable the item level those properties and also this calendar also. And run
Yes,
the
sir.
collections and add the new item to the ATP rule, new item,
Yes, sir.
and then run the OPS center.
Yes, sir. I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll update you tomorrow.
Okay. I'll see you
Thank you.
tomorrow.
Hello, sir.
Huh?